I don't know if I mentioned it on the morning stream, but I'm starting my new job on Monday, which is happy. Which is happy? I'm happy. I'm excited. There we go. The words are right there. All right. Second round of runs. Do I? Okay. Not the cleanest start, but at the end of the day, that already don't matter. It's all about the luck right in the middle of the game. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to getting a start. So what RNG is in this run? Okay, so there's nothing with these interactions. Everything's alright when it comes to this. But as soon as we get to the rock, paper, scissors fights, they are all complete RNG. There are ones that we have at the start of the game where they're easy. So we'll have 3 enemies that are crabs. So they're always going to hit scissors at us. And then by the end of the game, we'll be coming across enemies that are a combination, they're a fusion of like rock and scissors. And we have no telling of what move they're going to do. So as far as I know, it's complete RNG. I probably need to look into it a little bit more because maybe there's some kind of rhyme and reason for what they do. But as far as I can tell, you're on your own. So, yeah. That's the one thing that kind of stinks about this run. So, yeah. That's what I need. I need somebody who's a statistician. I've actually, Aspats, you were here, Majora's Disciple, or whatever they were called. I've written down what their answers were that they gave me. When we come to it, so. Yeah, that makes sense. We lose that time. Right, 3-2. But it is nice that you can just skip the cutscenes in this game. Makes it significantly shorter and easier to run. Right, I remember that we've got a mash here because it gives us a prompt about showing where things are on the map. Golden fish, my love. Thank you for the lurk, Mick. 1-1-2. What's that? I'd be interested to see what somebody with a wider knowledge of this game would be able to do. But I don't know if there are an awful lot of people who do have a wider knowledge of the game, unfortunately. Right. Right. So this is rock, paper, scissors. And at this point in time, we have 2 rocks, so like we can win this easy. Because these are all gonna do the stuff like that. Right, was that like Green Gauge who like came across the board after the fact that you'd done all your work on it? Alright, one last one. Teleporter. Right, one last rock, paper, scissors. This is just so that we get 2 scissors in our layout. Right. Come on. It was I. Come on. Yeah. Coolest voice line of the game. Foot to volcano, then to the elephant. Hit him with the 111. I was hoping that there was a, like, so the website for this is still, like, it's been archived, which is cool, but you can't actually, like, you can't see all the images. Like, the structure's still there, which is really, really cool. And I was hoping that the translation would be clear enough that I could like move them onto my splits, but I couldn't in the end, which is annoying. Right, one of the funniest cosmetics coming up here. That's the best cosmetic in the game. That little statue on his head, I love it. Not important to, like, what we've been asked to do here, but for the folks that don't quite get it yet, we are making droids for these random people. And they've all got different specifications of what they need from their droid. So for this lady, we've got to keep on going back and forth to make her perfect droid. And we got to talk to this dog twice. We started talking to the dog earlier than I thought we would. So that's funny. Going from a 122 to a 221. Ta-da! So this unlocks the little Tarzan guy. It's very, very handy. You will be tested on him later. These are the kind of moves that I'm breaking out on the dance floor. Right, and then we need to win this one. If we lose this, it is most unfortunate. So 2 scissors and a rock, please. This is going to be a draw. We can only draw this now because we're going paper versus paper. Paper, paper, scissors is a better bet there. I just worked that out. Paper, paper, scissors is probably a better shout. Got a slap on the face for it as well. Most unfortunate. I gotta wait for a respawn. Gotta listen out for them. Come on, man. Any moment now. Really? Just not respawning. We're gonna risk it. We might not need a second one. Ah, I talked about it twice. Having a second paper is quite handy. So that means that my approaches for the last couple of ones are probably going to change, which is annoying. We do at least have one in our roster, so might skew things a little bit, but not an awful lot. Yeah, this could be a suicide mission going without the extra paper, but we shall see. We shall see. Boing. Cool, make sure we don't talk to her again unnecessarily. Back to our Tarzan man. Oh. No. Where's my input? There's my input, thank you. What's that? Ugh. I thought this would be more of an ice strain over time, but it's not actually dreadful. It's not great. There is a lot going on, but right, 2, 1, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Cool. Yeah, we'll be losing time there because of trying to get that encounter again. It's unfortunate. We can jump here. We can't move yet. Gotta wait for the game to let us move. Right, that's the last requirement for this lady, which is good. Only 30 seconds behind. That's alright. Right, I think we've unlocked the teleporter. We have. And then for the 1, 2, 1. Right, I think it'll be quicker to take the teleporter here. We'll see how it goes. It's not awful far distance. It'll just help us out a tiny bit. Slightly different thing there. Visual prompts as opposed to written prompts. All makes perfect sense. If you're confused, then you just haven't seen life enough. If you're scared, then that is perfectly reasonable as well. Right. 2, 1, 2. Right, one thing that we do need to do here, though, which we've failed to have it in our favor, we need to lose a rock, paper, scissors battle. Intentionally. So we lost one earlier, which we needed to win. So as our luck is due to go, we're going to lose this one. No, we're going to win this one that we want to lose. So hopefully we come across the big hand here. We didn't. Hopefully we will later. Otherwise, we're borked. But yeah, request 6 is where it is all RNG. Completely RNG. Right. Listening out. Might be on the left somewhere. Very bad spawning RNG, if there is such thing in this game. It should be coming up. There we go. Right, we're gonna lose this one. Okay, gonna hope that... Okay. We're drawing this one because paper on paper. So I know which enemies are going to be coming up, but I don't know which ones are, like, how they're going to play, like who's going to play first in the lineup. That's why it kind of stinks. Right. Let's try another up and down. We got this so good in one of the first PBs. Have they gone down far enough? Dude. Just respawn. All I ask. Oh. Okay, he's around here. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go... Please. Okay. Okay, so it's a 3-0 to them. That's all we want. I should probably see if there's a way of minimizing the RNG there. Just so it gives me a little more of a chance of getting further, but... Right, in the city. Getting better at, like, knowing what the lines are for where I need to go, which is good. Cool, that was some quick mashing. Hedgie! Ta-da! Oh, it's got the arm moving there, it's got the fingers all moving. Alright, instead we go right and left this time. Ta-da! Okay, so we've unlocked the jelly and the numbers. Very important. Because we must talk to the jelly. For a cosmetic? No. Because not every interaction will give us a cosmetic. It instead unlocks this bloke over here, who we will need later. Gonna take this line so that we don't trigger a fight. F222. It's quite nice actually playing this on hardware and knowing what textures are actually textures and not just PC SX2 emulation being buggy, because it happened more often than I thought it would. And I was like, okay, I'm writing notes down for this. What is actually happening here? So if it was on hardware, I would also be able to understand what I'm writing down. Okay, cameraman. Only textures, like on the rare occasion, you can play the game. The game is totally playable on PC SX2. And with the guide that I've written, if you've watched the run before and you know where everything is, you won't struggle too much. I have posted my findings. I will color code things a little bit better because it's a bit of a mess and I can understand it well, but potential confusion for others. So, right, you are 122. But yeah, I'm also, like, with the speedrun.com random race, I'm happy how many people actually enjoyed that in person. We had a decent turnout and folks were, yeah, just folks seemed to enjoy it and I was like, good. Work here is done. Alright, we go right, left, here, yeah. And then, because we've done this, we unlock the tree of bouncing gems. Ta-da! Right, and then we want to fast travel all the way back over here to the old reliable. We love this guy. I think I'm technically going the long way around, but it's whatever. We've already used this particular prompt already, but it sure helps us out. Because we need the rocket, but then we also need the 2 and the 2, which we haven't seen yet, which OG fans will enjoy. We got the wheels. Yeah, this is definitely quicker way around. Alright, and then request 6. I'm not looking forward, especially considering we have one less thing than what we'd usually have. Hello, Brandino. Oi, bruv. Brandino, I was watching a video today that mentioned "Can You Feel the Sunshine" from Sonic and All-Stars Racing, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, sorry, DS. And I thought that was cool. New project is going alright. RNG is whipping my buttocks. It mentioned it. They were doing. You've got to guess the Sonic game. No, guess the Sonic song from 1 second. Or if you struggle with that, 3 seconds. And yeah, they were going over. They were going over that game, and I was like, thank God, man. Right, I'm missing extra papers, which I don't think I really need. Dude, I'm saying, like... Okay. RNG, please be on my side. We'll go scissors, rock, scissors, see what happens. We don't have... Okay, great. I don't remember choosing that one. Can I still win this? I can! Alright! Okay. Insane start. Actually insane start. We never first try that. And I say that and like, I've been running it for 1 day. But it's true, we never first attempt that. If we can do this for the rest, we kill my attempts. Get that spacesuit on, gal. Okay, next one. Let's try scissors, scissors, rock. I know what results I've got to give. I know what result I've got to get. I just can't predict what moves they will pull against me. Right, we're down. No, we're over here. What was I saying for second one? Scissors, scissors, rock. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, good start. Please. Oh, best we can do is a draw here. No, we've won it again. Oh my gosh. This is awesome, actually. Thank you, Foaz. We're bulling. We are bulling hard right now. We have probably already saved like 3 or 4 minutes on the split already. Okay, that might be a bit much. We still got two of these fights to go. So it could still go pear-shaped. Right, what were we saying for the third one? Let's go scissors, scissors, rock. Okay. That's what I'm trying. Okay, could still win this if he goes scissors. Nah. So the annoying thing about this one is that in terms of like letting it despawn and respawn, instead it just sends you back to where you start in this hub world. So you've got to fly all the way over again. Which is tedious. Right, let's try rock, rock, scissors. Okay, good start. They win this one because rock against scissors. Okay. 2 fails, that's alright. This is the one that Majora's Disciple won for us last time, so. We can't do rock, paper, paper. We'll do scissors, scissors, rock again. Okay. Yes. And then this is a draw, so we get it. We've got it. We've got it. Yeah, we're in there. This is fast. This has been very fast thus far. Like 5 minutes faster. We just need the last one. Last one to go in our favor. Come on. Scissor, rock, paper. There's probably some maths behind it as to how to like give yourself a better chance. I'm not a maths guy. So those are things that you're not going to find out from me. Okay, good start. Please. Please win this one. Okay. The last one was paper, so please be rock, please be rock. Yes! Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd get so excited at this game, but fellas. That's only, what, 3 restarts? Oh my gosh. Right, just the rest of the game is fairly easy. Just need to stay locked in, I guess. Yeah, this will be healthily under sub-hour if we stay focused. Goal! Yo, Spectral. Would you look at that? We're 10 minutes ahead. You're right. Ordering of this is kind of important, so gotta make sure we're still doing good. To the green teleporter. Where we go? Down the mouth. Do you recognize this sound effect? That's what I thought. Right. Honestly, without RNG, sub-hour was what I was going for, and it's pretty much all but guaranteed at this point, so I don't know if I do an awful lot after tonight. I just hope that somebody who has even more commitment to the bit comes in and makes this even faster. We can still choke if I just do something that, like, I don't know how to combat, but wow, those guys are like on top of each other. Hey. Right, so we get big mouth. Basically, they just ask for big features. This particular droid request. The human guys that we're creating are called droids. Despite the fact they just, apart from like the abominable things that we do to them, they are just normal guys. So now we go teleport to the school. I would not be letting this guy near a school, I'm not gonna lie. Make sure we don't get into a fight. It's good. In we go. And lo and behold, it's supposed to look like a bum in the loading screen. We come out here. And then we just got to go along here. If you remember our good friend the Jelly. It's going to help us out again. What's up? And its big head, which is horrid to navigate with. How is it horrid to navigate with? This is why it's horrid to navigate with. Especially when we've got these guys trying to get in the way. But fortunately at this point, all we have to do is walk forwards. This big ass throw is taking away the whole screen. Okay, now we've got to get back through the mouth. There's no like quick way of doing this as well, which is annoying, but we get to say hello to Granny. And hopefully... Oh gosh, it's close by, I don't like it. Good. And now we go back over to the mouth. What's this guy's great big face is in the way. But if we jump, it gives us a little bit of clearance to actually see what's happening. Then he's not in the way here. Oh, I could have fast traveled. That's a novel idea. I'm going to assume that we're... Okay, mouth is over there. It's quite hard to tell. And then we've got to go back to the house, which we do by going here. No, not there. It was almost a yikes. Okay, I might lose a little bit of time here. We actually save time. Music to my ears. Okay, now we've got to be careful how we move around here. This guy is really rude to us. Keeps on saying something along the lines of, I don't care. It's not very nice. Yeah, I don't think fast traveling is worth it here. No, we've got to be careful around here, otherwise we will fall down a hole. That's why I'm kind of hugging the corner there. But we return to our old friends. We return to this guy that we had at the start. Yeah, we really are like 10, 11 minutes ahead. This is so good. What's up? The big cat torso. I'm gonna talk to him again. Go for the 2-1 this time. Ooh. That is kind of how I felt when rooting this game. I can't lie. Shoutouts to the hair piece that's in the clouds. Gotta love it. If you think about it, the dog that we saw almost fell down the hole. That's really close. The dog that we saw right at the start is the original Dog of Wisdom. You know? Dog in the clouds. Alright, and then the 2, 3, 1. And then we do want to intentionally fall down the hole this time. You'd be like, what hole are you talking about? There was a little warning sign for it. If you spotted that, then well done for being eagle-eyed. If we just walk along here normally... Whoops. Fortunately, the way that we land, straight down. Got this unlock that we have. But we walk straight down. For the goal! Another 0.8. Rainbows all around. You'll have to see it. Right, where are we going? I think we are fast traveling this one. Just gotta go to the cow first. That's good. Even if it's only 0.8, we take the time saves we can get. Right, I love this animation. Whee! Whee! And back underwater. Right, double left. Nice and easy. Do. What's up? What a haircut. What a pair of shades. And what an unbelievable shirt. I've often thought about what kind of, you know, costumes and outfits I can do for games that I run. I feel like this would be a complete overload. What could I do? There's just so much going on. Right, don't you attack me? That'll be good. Oh, he is busting for a discotheque, for sure. Okay. Back in the city. And back into space. There's a lot of back and forth that we've got to do in this part, which is annoying, but... Righty. What better place to find a mosquito than in space? Hib, what do you want about? Let me tell you. It's just a mosquito in the vast expanse of space. And we managed to stop it from biting us, but at what cost? We slapped ourselves in the face. Well, that's alright, because there's a doctor out here to help us. Okay, I think we've overshot her a little bit. Okay, 3-2 is right. Right. Horrifying creation there. But we're going in for another one. She can fix us. Because we need a square head. And she's got exactly what we need for a square head. Alright, and then annoyingly, we've got to go to like the opposite ends of the map. Of the world, as it were. To then go under. Oh yeah, she's massive. There are like different skin tones that you can get in this. Like you can turn your guy like yellow and blue. But yeah, at the end of the day, like you don't actually. It's not required for any of the missions, so I don't think we end up seeing it. Oh no, not quite. Gotta go back to that door again. Gotta make sure I'm still playing the game. No interactions that we don't want. Good. No spawn. That's good. No spawn is good spawn. Om yum. This will be a low 50 as well. Low to mid 50. Very excited about this. Okay, and then we'll go past Grandma. We'll kind of fix our position a little bit. That should be enough. Just gonna be safe. Cool. And then all the way back to space. All the way back to space? What do I mean? All the way back to, yeah, no, all the way back to space. That's where I want to go. we've got to go to this flower pot again that we unlocked. Oh. And as the game has progressed, there are now more and more things out in the open when it comes to the rock, paper, scissors, which is dangerous. So we've got to keep an eye out. You can definitely fall foul right near the end to some of the competitors that have all three. So you saw like the combinations of rock and paper, and then paper and scissors and stuff like that. There are ones that have the combination of every single thing. Did I not do it right? 2, 2, 1. There we go. Bit of time loss. We unlock this trophy, which we don't need. We need to go back down again. Fortunately, we don't need to go to any of like the mouth worlds or the underground world. But we do need to go back to like the water ice place, because there is now a NPC there that can help us out big time. He's a pretty cool guy. Oh. Alright, so we're out here. For the last thing, we got to get that silly little radar off our head. So what better way to have a haircut than get gobbled up by a fish to go bald, and we'll be on our merry way. Cool. Yeah, losing a bit of time here. Makes sense. I've got to make sure I know where I'm going. Alright, no meter on the left yet, but this is how we get it. Can we go this tight up to the top? I think we can. As long as we don't bonk into anything, it's all good. Cool. If you could work out from that cutscene that we're going to get big dog ears, then congratulations. But we need that to unlock the can. We hit this with a 2, 1, 1. So we can take this line. Two, 1, 1. Yep. And then we need to get over to the numbers. Now this is a part where the game can be like, you're going to be got by something, so we got to play it careful and keep our ears open for the rock, paper, scissors monsters. We don't need to use this. We're going to walk past it, but we don't need to use it. 3, 2, 2 on the numbers. Alright, we took a good line there, so that's good. 3, 2, 2. Yum, yum. Then we need to go to space 1 last time. And we were almost there. Sub 50 is totally possible. Maybe. Yep, we're doing this right. We don't need to rock, paper, scissors with the aliens that we're looking to see next, which is good. We just land up here. We need to go to the both sets on the right. So none of these guys, but these guys instead. If we can, there we go, we can get in there, that's good. Unji, unji, unda. Give us the big dome head that we need. Well, no, the little headpiece, I suppose. Yep, it is as awkward to control as it looks. Uji, uji, unda. Okay, bonk, bonk. You can steady yourself, it's slow, but you can press X to kind of bring yourself to a standstill. We don't want to do that, because we are going fast. Alright. I'm gonna do a fast travel as to not risk coming across one of the super good enemies in a rock paper scissors battle. Am I a wimp for doing that? Yes, I am. But I'd rather be a wimp than avoid, well, to induce any unnecessary interactions. Though, we're still at risk of having a rock here that we have to... Okay. We did manage to dodge him. A little bit more of a diversion than I would have wanted to, but it's alright. Good evening, Sly. He believes it. Thank God. I need somebody to believe it. Akira Taki has been talking about our race. We've definitely got a fan. I'm actually tempted. I might talk to Meta about it before actually publishing anything, but I think it'd be quite cool to like put a SRC article, I guess, about the random game just as a concept, and then say, oh hey, we did it at an event. I think that'd be cool. Right. One last interaction, and then... Oh, dude, this is going to be easy. Easy money. Easy money. Two. Easy 53. I'm glad you all think so. It was good fun. I definitely enjoyed the more strange showcases that I did at UKSG this time, as opposed to the standard speedrun content, especially because Sonic Boom just went so badly. Like, right. Invalidates run by dabbing. You missed nothing. I was like, that run was ass. Oh, dude. Good. I wanted it to be so much shorter, and it's so much shorter. I don't really want to run this again. Do I want to try another run tonight? You know what? Because in request 4 we lost time because of the slap. Because I think we had to do that 2 times. Request 3 we lost time because of the milling around to try and get another fight. So I think Ace Bats, if you didn't see the RNG that we got for the space section, it was beautiful. It was perfect. Yeah, so I wasn't able to find... Good. I wasn't able to find the respawned paper, the paper enemy in the sky, because he just wasn't respawning, but I ended up ditching that fight. So I feel technically if you were lucky enough, you wouldn't have to do any additional... You wouldn't have to do any rock, paper, scissors fights up to the ones that are mandatory halfway through the game at request 6, where we saved all where we saved all that time. But at that point, like, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna get a screenshot of that. Let's just see what the IGT was. $54.04 or like a $54.03. Interesting, there's a bit more of a difference there than what there was in previous runs. Curious. Either way, it's like a almost 10-minute PB, which is what dreams are made of.